Now talking about the target percentage. Okay, so this is mainly about like how many person we are targeting. Okay, like the inbox that we are going to have. Okay, again, this is again an optional one. Okay, the recommendation for this one is to get the percentage of the target population that we want to place in each box, the inbox that we are referring to. Okay,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
we can set the targets for all the box. Okay, like here you can see, like if someone is falling under unsatisfactory, the target percentage is 10. If someone is under needs improvement, target percentage is 10, meets 45, 20, 15. So this is how they have defined the percentage. If in case you do not define the percentage, once the calibration is run, okay, the workday converts this, okay, this percentage, okay, based on the number that is rendered, that it gets mainly from the calibration and box report that we make. Okay,
So,
and
I mean,
one more thing
is
that we have here, you can see the select validation for target percentage population. If you want to give any specific warning, like right now we have selected none of the above. That is the reason. If you have, if you are selecting anything like warning or error that you want to give, you can select those options. Yeah, you were asking something.
yeah, I was just confused a bit about this target percentage. When we are talking about these percentages, how exactly, what exactly do we mean by that? I mean,
So see,
unsatisfactory is, hmm,
for an example, you are going to run this calibration program maybe for any specific organization, maybe.
huh,
Okay, there
huh,
will be n number of employees. So for an example,
right,
there are 100 employees.
okay,
Okay, out of that someone will come under unsatisfactory, someone will come under needs improvement based on the setup that you have done. Like here you can see unsatisfactory, we have needs improvement, we have meets, exceeds, outstanding. Okay,
correct.
so this is what mainly we have said. When this inbox report will run, so
Hmm.
based on, like you can see the report, the program that has been run, out of that 45% meets the expectation, 20% exceeds the exceeds,
Oh, okay,
and 15 is nothing but who are outstanding, 10 needs improvement, and 10 is unsatisfactory. So
okay, okay, okay.
this is how this percent, this is optional. If you don't define it, the data that will be coming up, okay, from there it will be automatically populated here. Okay,
Hmm.
this is mainly about the target percentage that is going to be there.
So
Okay,
that means it's not any kind of setting, but a kind of report that is based on
so
uh,
see, in the report we are going to define this column:
correct.
unsatisfactory, needs improvement, meets. So suppose for an example, you have just mentioned you are just using two, like
Hmm.
meets and exceeds. Okay, so
Hmm.
on, if around 50% came under meets and 50% came under exceeds, so
Hmm.
that is how the percentage will be defined based on the columns that we select on which criteria we want to define.
Okay.
Okay, now coming to the calibration default values. Okay, this is nothing but mainly you can see we have the default value here, like rows and columns. Okay,
Hmm.
what mainly this is used as, this is mainly to select different rating fields, okay, in which we want to place the worker. Okay, we
Hmm.
can override the default values if we want. Okay, like you can see calibration program run, calibration default performance access. So this is, so whatever you can see, the reason why all these three things are coming as an optional, this is this, I know it's not reflecting here, but those three columns are optional. These fields are mainly getting reflected from the inbox report that we have created. The data are being pulled out from there. That is the reason
Hmm.
why I was telling you, in the
Hmm.
launch calibration there are three main important things. One
Hmm.
is the inbox. Okay, the
Hmm.
another one is the calibration program rule that we make.
Hmm.
Okay, so this is randomly that I have selected here. There is no such rule, but Based on this two things, okay, we
Mm-hmm.
are going to launch the calibration, like for which in Nbox report, we will be defining like on which basis we want to uh, run the calibration. Okay, and here in applies to, we are going to select the group of people for whom we want to launch the calibration.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. Now regarding this launch calibration, okay, we have what do you say? We have a business process. Launch calibration. Yes, we have the default. So always whenever we are selecting any business process, better to go and so see, this is the calibration program that we have right now. Okay, how this launch calibration will work? Okay, in which way? What are the steps that is going to trigger? That we will be defining here. Okay, and this business process. Okay, if you want to define anything here, you can do it on this one.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay. If you
Okay,
want to add
like
any,
here you can see. Sorry.
no, just adding. I mean, if we want to add any steps to the launch.
Yes, correct. And mainly in this one, we do not have much. Okay,
Hmm.
because see, this calibration will be launched and said participant, like with whom it will be shared. This is how they have set up. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
and this is the step completion. This is being assigned to the security group. But yeah, it depends upon client to client. Okay,
Yep.
how they want to run this. Usually, if you talk about this launch calibration, this is not run. This is mainly run to check the overall performance of maybe any specific organization, okay, or maybe company wide, or maybe for any specific location, maybe for India or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that is how mainly this is run. Okay, after this we have uh, topics that is remaining is regarding benefit. If there is any specific topic, the reason I told you last time as well, like on Friday you can go through this. Okay, so if you can have any doubts or queries, we could have discussed. Okay,
Hmm.
so mainly I thought of, so what next I can explain you in this. So what mainly I want is, like whenever you get a time, okay,
Mm-hmm.
go through the business process that I have explained, okay, related
Yep.
to talent and performance, all the
Hmm.
business process. There can be different scenarios, okay. And whenever you are going to any business process, I will just give you an example. Like you can see a start performance review, okay.
Mm-hmm.
This is all that we have to set. We have to create and we have to set up as per the client's requirement if initially anything is going to happen. Okay, if initial configuration that is going to happen, this
Mm-hmm.
all are the one. I think you should be able to see this business processes in your tenant. You can just normally type performance or maybe uh,
Yeah.
calibration, so you should be able to say it if in case the access is not further restricted.
Yeah. I think for the business process of performance, I can see that it is just about
Yeah,
calibration.
yeah. We have multiple tenants. If we want to test something or practice something, we have that options available.
Okay. Okay.
See,
So.
like whenever you're going to launch any calibration, okay, like I
Mm-hmm.
went to the task launch calibration, I selected the organization, and in this
Yeah.
organization, I selected some random calibration program that was already created. and you can
Okay.
see there is one eligible worker and the ineligible worker are two. Let us see what happened when we run this. See, let me show you like which business process is getting triggered here. If you want to check, you can just go normally to this view definition,
Hmm.
and you can see like which specific business process it is triggering. So this is the one business process which is triggering. Okay, as per this business process, they have couple of steps. The step that they have added is there is a condition rule is not talent calibration program. This is a to do complete all manager evaluations before launching calibration step. Means this is a step, okay, which they
Hmm.
have created. If in case like the, let me open this step now, you'll understand it better.
Yeah, I was about to say that.
I will open this condition rule as well that they have created. I am working on right now on a random scenario that has been there and this related to talent. I will explain you about that. I'm still working on it.
Okay.
See, complete all manager evaluation before launching calibration step. So mainly what this is trying to tell us is like, see, if you are, if in case for an example, you are a manager of 4 or 5 employees, okay,
Hmm.
you have not done the reviews and anything at your level. So you might not have given any grades, okay, based on the performance review that has happened. If in case that is not done, and if I am running the calibration program, obviously that is not gonna work, correct?
Yeah.
Because you might have seen the calibration we saw like meets expectation unsatisfactory. So that is something which is done by manager in the quarterly review or maybe monthly review or maybe yearly review that
Hmm.
happens based on the company's criteria. If in case that is something which is not done, obviously he will not be able to run the calibration program. Okay,
Okay. Okay.
so they have created a test condition. They have created this to do, like if in case that is a scenario, complete all managers evaluation before, means a trigger will go. I will try to open one random employee and I will show you. Okay, start proxy. After that, I will share you one real-time scenario on which I am working in this talent. I will not disclose anything
Okay.
about the client specific, but that is very
That's really
random
fine.
thing that I have observed in my career.
Oh, okay. So, is there any kind of scenario? I mean, not scenario, but is there any way through which we can identify who all are the managers who hasn't, complete the evaluation yet for what number of employees or what employees? I mean, that will be more
So
of
see,
a kind of
see,
report, but
see, that is pretty simple. I will show you like, so you can see 4 minutes
hmm,
before calibrate performance review calibration. Okay,
hmm,
this step is showing it as unassigned because in this tenant what is happening, in this tenant what is happening is people have created so many, Okay, they have assigned so many supervisory organization to different one. Okay, but
Hmm.
normally what happen is, if in case any manager is pending, okay, it will go
Hmm.
to the HR partner. Right now, as you are asking, like how you will get to know like which all manager are pending, correct?
Right.
So mainly what happens is, when you are launching the calibration, so for an example, you are launching this calibration program for any specific organization, correct?
Yep.
So see here, suppose there is an HR department, okay, and for HR department, I am running the I am launching the calibration program. In HR department, there will be so many sub department, and suppose I am the head of the HR, okay, I will
Okay.
be able to see all the employees. Let me do one thing. Let me log in as local. So this is from where. So this is, so Logan being one of the manager, this is the place from where she can run the team performance review. Okay, she can give the feedback, rating, and everything. Okay, and there is one standard report. I actually forgot the name of the report. So mainly there you can check like which are all are the employees or which all are the managers. Okay,
Hmm.
for whom actually, what is the name of the report? I will show you. But see, mainly for an example, Logan being one of the manager. Okay, this is the place from where she can run the performance review. Okay, for any
Hmm.
specific duration, whatever they are having. Okay, let me show you here an option that we will get. So this 56 employees are in progress. So this was one of the reason why for Logan being one of the manager, this step was triggered. Complete all manager evaluation before launching calibration step. Okay.
Hmm.
So at her level, we can see there are so many in progress that you can see here. So once this all are completed, then
Hmm.
only it will be triggered to the next step. Okay, then only the launch calibration will work, or else it
Oh,
will not work.
okay. Okay.
Okay, and you can check from here like for whom you are it is completed. I will try to get the report name. Let me search it. Performance. Performance.
Okay, is there any way through which we can automatically launch the calibration once all the evaluation is complete? I mean, when we say that,
So we can do it easily, na? Like for an example, you are the manager,
hmm,
okay, for one of the department. I will randomly, so if I want to test the calibration program or whatever I have created, okay,
hmm,
I will select randomly a organization, okay, maybe of
hmm,
the less people, okay. Let me show
hmm,
you like how we can do that.
hmm.
That we can do it.
So will that be, it's like, I mean, just like we do have the steps under any business process, will that be the part of any business process? I mean, as a step or how?
Yes. Again, see.
Okay.
So see, this launch calibration
Hmm,
is behaving as per the business process that has been there. Okay.
hmm,
So like you can see when you launch this calibration, you have to select one of the organization.
right.
Okay. So you can select randomly any one of the organization for whom you will be aware. Like if you're working in the company, you will be aware like for which organization the performance review and everything is completed.
Hmm,
You can select them and you can do the testing. Usually what happens is like any whenever the review is done, there is a report, actually I forgot the name, from where you can see like for which all person the review is completed. Okay, there
hmm.
is a standard report, Workday delivered report. Okay. Let me search it. Mainly, so if, as you have asked, like normally if you want to test it, okay, you can select a random organization for whom the review manager reviews and everything is completed. Okay,
Hmm.
and you can launch it.
Okay.
Okay, and I will check for the report. Let me try now if in case I get it.
Performance review.
This is for rating, employee review, rating detail, employee rating summary. No.
Mhm. Maybe we can try RD performance through that, which we get all the list. I think.
There are 61 like this.
Can we filter on the standard one? That will be difficult to find out then.
I will check from my side and will let you know. There are only
Sure.
61. Let me try more thing. Normally what will happen is whenever we are going to launch the calibration and as the step is there,
Hmm.
automatic trigger will go to all the managers for whom it is pending. As you can see, when we log
Oh.
into login, when we
Hmm.
started the proxy, it was already notified there.
Okay.
Okay, performance review rating, this is the one column. Employee rating, okay, let me run this. See, mainly we can here select the organization and it will give us the review ratings if in case this report name is performance review rating. For an example, if I select, let me select the same. Okay, let me select McNeil.
Even the organization list with this name is high.
Sorry.
I said even the organization list with this name is too high.
Yes. The reason is like there are so many people actually who are practicing this one, correct? So they are
Yeah.
creating for their own purpose. Like, see, we have checked the data for 2015 and there is no. So here mainly it will give the list of all the workers, okay, for whom the review rating is completed. Okay,
Okay.
so we don't have any latest data. So performance review rating is the one. Okay, here this is also the same report, overall rating type, my teams. This will give for any specific team. Okay, so this all are the standard report which we can run and we can check mainly.
Okay.
Okay, and see, by checking this, you got to know about this condition rule that they have created. For an example, if they have not created this condition, okay, which you can see, complete all managers evaluation before launching calibration step. So what
Hmm.
will happen? Okay, this will be of no use because you might not get the real time data. This will can be useful
Exactly.
when only you are launching the calibration for only selecting for any, maybe like for an example, there is some employee who's getting terminated, okay,
Hmm.
or who has resigned, and you
Hmm.
want to select maybe uh, the replacement for that one, and you have 4 or 5 employees, and for
Hmm.
that one if you're running this, you made some calibration program and inbox report on which you want to test. So for in that scenario this will work easily. Okay, but usually in our companies we have a timeline, like by this time it should be completed. If this is not completed, the managers would have to give their justification. Like you can see in our company we have a quarterly review, okay, that
Hmm.
happens.
Hmm.
So we have a
Hmm.
deadline by uh, the by the next week or next Monday,
Hmm.
okay, the reviews and everything should be completed. If it is not completed, uh,
Hmm.
a notification should the manager, immediate manager should be notified. So that is all set up that we have already there in the companies.
Okay.
Okay, if in case due to some reason the dates is extended, then that is a completely different scenario. That will be for each and every one.
Right. That will not be for any individual. Yeah.
Yeah.